the new ALM Hub from Rocket Software, you can manage all of your enterprise software change promotions, deployments, and installations across all your platforms right from your web browser or mobile device. You can choose to deploy entire applications, groups of applications, or individual releases. Or you can drill right down into a specific task and decide to deploy that. Right here we can see the application lifecycle that we've set up here for our enterprise, where code goes from development to integration test to quality assurance and on to production. In each of the bands we can see what tasks are currently in that stage of the lifecycle. If we want to promote a task from one stage to the next, we simply need to tap on the task we're interested in and hit the promote button, and away it goes. So now the code will be packaged up, moved to the next stage of the lifecycle, and deployed out to all the environments that need it. If I want to find out more information about a particular task, I can click on that task, and it brings up this panel where I can see all the information about the task. So for example, I can drill in and say, well, okay, what are all the files we changed in association with that task? So I can see all the objects. Or did we deploy any of these changes? And if so, give me some information about the deployment. So here I can see all the deployments in association with that task, when they were done, and what the current status is of that deployment. If I want even more information, I can click on the deployment and drill right into it and see the details of the deployment. So here I can see that it was added, the files were extracted, they were sent to the remote machines, they were received, and they were installed. And if I want to see every individual machine, I click on the details button, and it will show me each of the target machines that was receiving something in association with that particular deployment. And those targets could be Windows machines, Linux machines, Unix machines, IBM mainframes. It could be a variety of different targets all in one deployment of a particular task. If the task was problematic for some reason, I could just click on the back out button and I could back that task back out again. So I can work with the tasks, see more information about the task, and see exactly what happened with them as they were packaged and deployed, all through the ALM Hub on my mobile device. I also can go directly into the deployment. So if we had a problematic deployment and I want to see more information about that, I can click on the deployment button, and then I can go into a particular deployment and say I'm interested in this and what happened with it. I'm going to drill in and see exactly what happened here. And again, here I can see all of the things that happened, and I can see the tasks that were associated with this. So if in a deployment I was updating several tasks, I could go from the deployment back to the task and see the list of all the tasks that were updated when I sent out that deployment. And again, I can go into the details here as we did before and see exactly what happened with each of these things. Now, if there was a problem, I can simply click on the icon here and I can get a report right from the server where that code was deployed to and see exactly what happened on that machine. So it's actually pulling the report off of the target machine and giving it back to me so I can see exactly what happened on that machine. So with the Rocket ALM Hub, I can manage and view everything that's happening with the deployments going across all my enterprise systems at any time from any device. It gives me anytime, anywhere access to all of my enterprise development and operations functions.